We're here with NC Courage head coach Mac Lynn following Courage's 2-2 draw against Portland. Mac, we can start with your initial thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, again, we start the game by concede a goal. It's always mentally hard to concede a goal early in the game. I'm glad that we find the way back. We scored 1-1, a nice goal, and they scored another goal, conceded another goal, challenging mentally, and we handled that as well by scoring 2-2. I felt we had big control of the game. Many things were good, especially in possession. They have very hard time to take the ball. We could move the ball, we find spaces. Manaka was very active and very good in this game. So second half was more back and forth. They press high and we tried to press high, and the game ended 2-2, but I felt we should have scored at least one more goal in the second half and take all of the 3 points. So I am disappointed not taking all of the 3 points, but today was a good game. Two good teams play against each other, and for sure a step forward from the last game. So we can continue built on this. Again, there is a process for us to learn new things and the style of play. And today we saw many good things happening according to the way we want to play, and got that confirmed from the opponent. Like, it was very hard to defend against. So hopefully we can continue built on this, score even more goals. Again, if you concede 2 goals, then you have to score at least 3. So I felt that we had the opportunity to score at least 3, maybe even 4 goals. So we continue work hard, and 1 point is 1 point in the end. Looking forward to this break, actually, because it gives us also time to continue build things and we need to work with. So that's nice.
You mentioned the mental challenge of going down a goal twice in kind of quick succession like that. What does it say about this team, especially given the tough result last week, that they are able to battle back and respond to that the way they did?
No, I think it's amazing to handle it the way they did today. I know when you when you play a game last week and you concede 3 goals like that, and you start to get that picture in your head. But they showed the quality of this team, strength mentally and psychological to handle that, because we played good in that period, and they scored a goal from a set piece and second ball. And of course, you feel like, okay, now we're actually playing good, but we still concede 1 goal and 1 goal down. So that is a big strength, and it will be very important this season that we can handle games like that. And you will concede goals, and you cannot just lay down and die. You have to continue play, and I am impressed of that. I'm very proud of my players to handle that situation, especially with the last game last weekend. So we can take that as a win mentally.
So,
yeah, it's an exciting match to watch. Right off the bat, there's a different formation again in the starting 11. I wonder, speak to the decision making.
Yeah, it is pretty natural when you have players like Banaka available this game and play from the start. You really want her on the pitch. So we played with a midfielder more today, and I felt that we were much more forward leaning and more aggressive in our high press. I don't even remember how many times, I cannot see how many times they can break that press. They have struggled, Portland, in their build up. They gave the ball away when we played that high press many times. So I'm happy in the way we played our high press, and it was a natural choice for me to play with that extra midfielder when you have Manaka available. And as I said earlier, formation is playing with numbers, and we need to trust that and work with principles, and depending on which players that are available, because we changed the formation during the game. Maybe people cannot see it exactly like that, but we changed formation during the game, and we continue building that tactical flexibility for the players. And in the end, it's about giving the players a picture that is our favor. And I felt the first half especially is our favor, the way we played the first half. That it's only 2-2. It's good for Portland, and I felt that we should at least be leading this game with 1 goal. And when that game picture is not in our favor, we try to change that game picture for the players to be able to get back into the game. So when I did the triple sub, we actually changed formation, and you felt that the momentum of the game changed. We were much more forward leaning. We created good goal scoring opportunities. The last goal scoring opportunity with Peyton with an open goal could be a goal and give us that 3 point we needed. So yeah, it's about creating momentum in games, and we will change before game. We can change during games. So it will be an important key for us, I think, long term.
Yeah, right. And yeah, Missy Bell was just in here. She was speaking about how she was the press and how she was playing this week. I was also curious, you know, we're 4 matches in, and thinking back to preseason, where do you think the Courage are trending ahead? And you mentioned in your opening remarks, they're doing such a great job. Like this felt like a match where people were really progressing, moving forward. Where are you seeing some of those aspects?
That's a good question. Again, the patience is very important, especially from me as a head coach, but also from players and people around the club. We are far away from where I think we will be. And that is positive, because when you look at this game today, I think it's a decent game. It's a good game, 2 good teams, and I felt that we were the better team. So I'm not happy with not taking all of the 3 points. So I think right now we are still working with principles and implement things. And again, I think we need more time to get there we want to be. And I cannot tell you exactly how long time, but I'm sure that this journey will be good for us long term, and we will need to be able to handle challenges during the way and bumps on the road. We had 1 bump last week, and for me this was a big step forward today, and maybe that will happen a couple of games forward where maybe you have 1 bump during this journey, and we need to be able to handle those situations. So I feel like we are a good place. Result wise, not happy with those points, but it's a long season, and I'm not only here for a couple of games. I see myself being here for a couple of years and build something long term, and with that it needs patience from everybody. Thank you.
Nacho, since returning from international duty, 2 goals, 2 games. How much of a positive impact has she had on the Courage since her return?
Yeah, she is an incredible player, and I mean, she was MVP last year, and she has not been with the team so long time. She was injured in the preseason, and she was with the national team a couple of weeks, and she just came back and directly is giving us 2 goals. She has a great impact on this team with her qualities. Today she was very active, especially first half. We could find her in zone 2 facing forward. So it's an amazing player. I'm very happy to have her in my team, because it's a luxury.
How about the play of Ashley Sanchez? She had that ball and she had that perfect pass out to became goal.
Yeah, I mean, again, 3 goals for Ash, and again, I said earlier about her, I believe she will also be important for this team. 1 goal, and the assist, it could be an assist for Peyton, was an amazing pass behind the back line the last minute of the game. So I think she's active and will be important for us long term.
You succeeded the coach of PK hockey. How is it to actually coach again against him in the Broadmoor game?
So take the question one more time.
I said you succeeded the coach at PK hockey. How is it to coach him as a member of the Portland Thorns?
Yeah, I mean, it's special to play against a coach, especially when you know him, and he's also Swedish, so it was special. We talked before the game yesterday, we talked today before the game, we talked during the game, we talked after the game, so it was nice. I think he's a good coach, great person, great human, and he has a good team, and they play good. So far they have 10 points, and yeah, I like this guy, and but today I was disappointed that we could not beat them and take all of the 3 points.
I mean, in the first half, you guys have a hard time controlling Moultrie, but then for the second half, you were able to stop it from being aggressive.
I agree, and if you look at the game, I think they could not create momentum and create good goal scoring opportunities. The 2 goals they scored was both from set pieces. One from a side free kick and a second ball. The other one was a throw in, and they could switch play and score a goal from there. So I think they had a hard time to create many goal scoring opportunities, and I think they are used to create more goal scoring opportunities what they did today. And yeah, with that said, we in the end maybe should have won the game.
With this break, what do you hope to accomplish the most with these weeks off to get ready against Kansas City in a month?
Every week we get together, especially when I'm new here and some players are new, the environment is new for not only me, also a couple of players. It's time that we can continue build on what we try to do. So for me, I appreciate this break because I can get more time working on those details we need to improve, also work on details that are actually good. So the more breaks, the better right now. But long term, when the team are comfortable in the style of play and the way we want to play, then in general, I don't like national team break because you want to play games all the time. But right now, I think it's a good timing of having a break and work on that.
Thank you, Mac.
Thank you.